So I thought I'd share the actual footage of the lesson that we shared with Sam and Earl. Here we are popping a few warm-up fences. This is the first time Claire had seen us ride, and then we had to have a little bit of a break for the rain as it came chucking it down. And then we had a go at the water tray, which Ruby was absolutely terrified of. She's never jumped a water tray before, and obviously it was full of water. So I gave her time to really have a look at it and think about it with no pressure. And then we were able to come back round and she popped it. And then she came back round again and she was so much more confident. And then we came round to this filler, which she very uncertainly had a look at. I wasn't sure why she did that. I think she was just in a bit of a spooky mood. So I came back round and just gave her loads of encouragement. I did it from trot just to make her a little bit more confident. And then she was fine with it. And then we popped the double and round to it. Again, she kept picking up the wrong cantilever, which was a little bit annoying, but it's fine. It's all training. And then we had a go at the other water tray, which she decided was not scary and she was quite happy to jump. So we popped the filler on top. And then we showed her the red wall, which she did have a little bit of a look at, but she did jump quite happily. And then we came round and joined them all together as a course, which I didn't ride her as forward the first time. I was just sussing out how it rode. I'd already watched Sam ride it, which was quite helpful because it just helped me see where my lines were going to be a bit better. She popped through the double, very steady away. She's not a speedy lady. And she didn't look at any of the jumps. She was quite happy popping around. She landed on the right leg here, which was quite handy for doing this corner. It was quite a tight turn. And she just popped that water tray with the pole on top like it was nobody's business. And then as we went round to the brick wall fence, she did try to stop because it was quite a long way round. So I had to really get after her to keep her going. And then when she realised we had another fence to do, she was like, oh. So then after we did this, we then popped them up a little bit and we jumped them again. She was a little bit sticky into that first fence. I could have had her a little bit more forward. But this is why we do training, because then I would actually put my leg on and she jumped the rest of the fences a lot better. She was a bit motorbikey around that turn to the double. I think she was just getting a bit excited about going to the next fence. Again, changing her leg round there. She was so strong, she didn't want to come back. And then annoyingly, she didn't land on the right leg this time, but it was fine. We had a little trot, turned around the corner and then canted again, which actually probably was better for her balance. And then we had to go all the way around again for the brick wall. And I actually kept her going a little bit more and egged her on a little bit more, just so we maybe didn't get that chippy stride in front of the brick wall. And she jumped it a lot better this time. So we had a lovely lesson with Sam and Earl and her trainer Claire.